Jack and I are making a couple stops. First stop, the bank. Then, a lot of other errands. Next stop, Mayo Clinic. Let's go. There is just not enough product you can put on your hair today that your hair stays nice and neat. Just saying. I feel like a lion with a mane. Ah! Why is it that curly-haired people want straight hair and straight-haired people want curly hair? That's the question of the day. I want to address this segment and this part of the video as Jerry's Mayo Musings. And while we're here waiting for Jack to be seen by the doctor, some of the things that I see here in just this half an hour since we've been waiting, actually, since we walked into the building, and how my mindset has changed from the last 8 years of coming here, just 8 years only, since I've been 363 pounds until today on the scale at 227. It is what it is, but I just want to share my opinions and how I view things, which may be totally different than some of you. Just saying.
Okay, sounds good.
Again. So we got out of Mayo, and now I'm free to be able to speak in the confines of our vehicle. I am so glad that God has guided me onto the health journey to get away from the 363-pound Jerry that I was back in the day to today's weight of 227. Jack got on the scale today. Well, I'll have him tell you. What did the doctor say? How much weight did they say you've lost?
Oh, I've lost close to 90 pounds, give or take a pound right there. So, you know, and I could breathe better. I also quit smoking years ago, so that improved. But overall, 90 pounds, that's almost like a kid, the weight of a child, 90 pounds.
I think that's probably what our granddaughter weighs right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't have to stand up in the morning and carry that. So that's easier on my muscles, my bones, and getting older, well, you don't have the strength you did when you were 18. So...
And tell them about your scan, what the tech said when you were doing the scan.
I went last week for an MRI at Mayo Clinic in their new sports center, and they got the cutting edge MRI machines, you know, $5 million for a machine. So they rolled me in there. It's a tunnel, many of you know. And as I come out, I said, look at it, I fit perfectly in that tunnel. I said, I imagine you get some beefy ones in there. He says, we got some that will not fit in. And this is the largest MRI machine made, known to man. We have to sometimes refer our patients, they're so large, we have to refer them to a veterinarian who does farm animals.
Wow.
And we all know what a farm animal, a cow, a horse, a sheep, you know. But people are so big, they don't fit in the cutting edge MRI machine, so you got to go to a veterinarian. That's sad.
It really is. And what I wanted to speak about the most was the Mayo Clinic is there. It is a business. Fact. So what they need to do, bottom line, is instruct these individuals before they get to these grossly obese. Again, this video is not meant to shame people at all. However, it's the truth. Because if you are grossly obese and it is affecting your heart, your orthopedics where you can't move because you're so obese. Doctors tell patients that they need to control their diet. Carbohydrates is key. Sugar, the elimination of sugar and carbohydrates in one's diet, I believe, is paramount. But they're not doing it. They're still continuing to bring patients in, obese and all, treating them. And what really made me want to cry was people in the waiting room reaching in their bags for something to eat because they're hungry as they're about to go in to see the doctor, while they're taking a pull out of their Coke quart. Come on, Mayo Clinic. You gotta do better for people. You really, really do. We need to continue to stay healthy. That's it for now. I'm gonna gas up old Bessie. Today was just one of those days that we don't know when Jack is going to be experiencing what he experiences when he does because of his heart condition. Jack has AFib. Many people have AFib. Many people live with AFib. Today was a bad day. Jack had vomited. He felt dizzy, lightheaded. They took his blood pressure. Typically, he's a textbook. I mean, one could say textbook. But at the doctor's office, they said that, here's such a mess. They said that his blood pressure was 116/61, and that was super, super low. So I pushed him around in the little Mayo wheelchairs that they have there, but he's feeling a little better, but not exactly 100%. He's kind of sleepy, he's kind of woozy, so I just need to be the good wife, obviously, and take care of him and stay home from work today. It is what it is. So that's the scoop with his health. So any and all of you prayer warriors out there, all of your prayers would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. This is what I am having for dinner today. I've already seasoned the pork belly with the Redmond's real salt, seasoned salt. I'm going to have half of this buffalo wing bread cheese, and then let me show you what's in the air fryer now. And this is the main entree, or I call it the main entree. 6 chicken wings. I actually like the flats more than I do the drummies, but that is going to accompany, that's going to be the main dish for dinner tonight. What are you guys having? Let's go. You don't necessarily need to cook an entire bread cheese package. You can cook half of one. Let me show you how I do it. What I do is scissor open up the package, 2 corners, and I cut this 6-ounce bread cheese into 3 ounces for, well, at least this meal. So I'm halfway done with the pork belly. I put the 3 ounces of bread cheese in the middle, and it's all going to be done all together. And this is the first side before I flip the bread cheese to the second side. Oh boy, look how golden and delicious that looks. And it's only halfway done. I'll be dipping the chicken wings in this. All it is a homemade ranch dip with some sour cream. Very simple. It is finished and ready to cut into individual bite-sized pieces as my side dish for today's dinner. And this is tonight's dinner. 2 ounces of the ranch homemade dip I made. We have 4 flats and 4 drummies of the hot wings with the Frank's Red Hot sauce, because that stuff goes on everything. Over here, we've got the Gardener's bread cheese. No bread is involved with this. And the pork belly. But I'm super interested to see how the bread cheese tastes. So let me turn the camera around and give it a taste. Ah, look at my wild hair. Wild hair, don't care. Bread cheese right here. Zone in. Does that look delicious? Supposed to have a hot wing buffalo taste, but I really don't taste it very buffalo-y. It's not spicy at all. I have the hot wings that will lend to the spices, and I'll be able to enjoy. But insofar as the bread cheese is concerned, no, it doesn't taste spicy at all. I smell notes of, there we go. That's better. That's a bigger piece. Okay. Okay, gardeners. I taste it. Very good. Very good. Excellent. This won't go to the dog, though. It's all going to me. Bon appetit. It's going to be an OMAD day today.